the Swain getting jumped on here by Ivo. That's a 3-level difference. They try to go in onto the Gwen, but I don't know if that's going to be the right character to go for. Now Rin has to run away, try and kite this as best you can, but the scissors are coming for you, and they will get a kill, but it's not enough. A triple for Ivo. Talking about kind of the way the teams are kind of go work with. We'll see how it all kind of pans out once we get onto the rip. But this is a very, very important game right now for Geekay. They do need this win if they want to try and get themselves up to that top 2. It becomes very difficult when you look at the kind of 2 teams that are ahead of you, when you're looking at 4-1 score lines to try and beat up, when you can only really get to a 3-2 or 3-3. So big moment here for the Arabic League representative, and really seeing what they can kind of show up, because I feel like Los Heretics have kind of been slowly building as this group stage has been going on.
Yeah, especially as if you lose this, you're pretty much gone. Like, there's no very big person to watch out for in team fights as well.
Alrighty, we've seen that 2v2, or 2v1 I should say, in mid lane, and be a little bit careful here as the Swain. Nice, never move, brings him back. Zwyroo a fair bit of chugging. This is the thing with the Swain kind of excels at. He's just very good at just being in your face, annoying, and just kind of constantly harassing you down.
Well, might need to roam over towards the spot side, because already you can see there's an evade coming through with bluerzor. Marlon starting to link up, making sure they can get vision down so they can set up for the Skull of Crab on the spot end. But it might actually open up something for Viking in this mid lane, where maybe you can burn a flash. You can see Root is good.
Oh, they land themselves the Vision of Empire in a first blood. Perfect start for Geekay. And that is exactly what you want to be seeing from this Swain that they got. Again, they picked into Lisandra by bluerzor, but yeah, he was going to get himself out of danger there. No real trouble whatsoever, but again, not a bad start here for Geekay, and this is where you kind of get a little bit thinking, you know, you're saying about the Blitzcrank, but if you can start picking off these people little by little, hook by hook, and by just getting everything going for themselves right now. Marlon does not have flash, and he has no way out. Rin picks up a kill. This is just a perfect start right now for Geekay.
Some vision down, maybe look for a pick before it starts. I think though you do need to start getting the resets probably in here for Rin and also for Viking, just so they can actually get their first items or most of their items, because I think they're sitting on a good bit of gold.
Oh, nice flash hook into the knockup. This Thresh is almost certainly going to die. We'll get his box down. A nice kick back there onto Viking, who does drop down the Cataclysm to maybe let Rin get a little bit of damage, but you can see he's very aware that he doesn't want to be going too far forward. Oh, if that piercing arrow had landed, it could have been huge. We'll see Zwyroo get the Swain picking up themselves an Abyssal Mask and a Rylas Crystal Scepter, respectfully.
Yeah, especially with Rin not having something like the Thresh or a Tam Kench or... Oh, hang on, actually, upside?
Yeah, this could be a flash away by the Swain. Yeah, he's still getting pushed underneath, but they don't land the Q, and now Ivo might be in a little bit of trouble. They're going to have 3 people here. They do get the Lisandra ult down, but he's forced to flash. They invest a lot, but they do get their man. So now we might have ourselves our first 5v5, but very late rotation coming out from Marlon and Flakked means it's almost impossible for bluerzor to really kind of contest this and move in without being, you know, maybe caught out right now. There's a hook. They're going to jump in on everybody, and they just pick him off. Zwyroo gets himself right in the mix of things, puts down a Ring of Frost, and they put Ivo into the Cataclysm, but he gets himself a kill. They sail away the Rift Herald, and it's going to be those Heretics trying to take back this fight. They will kill off the Lisandra. Ooh, that stasis was massive, and a flash away as well. The Gale Force aggressively does not catch out Marlon, and now DeKap is on the wrong side of the map. Big shift of momentum there for Los Heretics.
Oh, the flash forward, but Blitz won't be able to get the kill.
The Ignite! No. The Ignite! Oh, he's a king of chat! DeKap gets his man and gets himself a kill before dying. Nicely done, but the ace still comes in.
Rain, as we kind of talked about already, but with the Shroud, with the ability to Ivo to actually put it to the pressure down, it doesn't matter.
You got an Abyssal Mask, but can you get out, Satorius? I think he should be fine. They have got bluerzor coming in, so maybe a flash kick to put him in. Doesn't even need the flash. You just get him right underneath his turret, and that is a very easy pick-off. And this is where Los Heretics can really start to put on the pressure when you've not got anyone to kind of answer the change, but just kind of solidify the victory here. They're going to start off this Baron. They'll take it very quickly with the Gwynzoo's Rage Blade of Flakked, and of course Ivo having his fair bit of damage himself as well. They put down a lot of wards, but nothing permanent, just little flickers of light over the top to make sure they know that it's not been taken just yet. You can see that Satorius is in the bot side taking this tower. They're taking away this Baron right here. There's going to be a flash away to kick him back. Viking goes in, but it's a little bit too little too late. Now they jump in with the Cataclysm to try and burst some people down, but Gwen is dead, and that could be huge. Can they get on top of the AD carry? Flakked has to flash away. The Jarvan has been traded back, but the Jinx is still alive. Now it's all a little bit separated there for Heretics. They're trying to just scatter to the 7 wins to make sure they can get out. There is a lantern, but can he take it? No! Marlon says you're dead to rights. The support does not have to help you right now because you're going to be dead. And yes, you get the Baron, but that's a huge win there for GK.
GK managing to pick up a big team fight victory.
They're going to maybe try and go for this fight here, but they're still waiting on a couple of ultimates. They're going to have Satorius now have the unstoppable force just there, so can they look for it again? They're going to find bluerzor a little bit isolated here. Gets hooked up, knocked up, and he's just completely away from his team. Ivo trying to make a different play on the top side of this one here. Just maybe take out the Swain, and he will. Marlon takes that one there with a death sentence in the truest of its name. Now you're in a 4v4, but you don't have a jungler now on the side of Heretics.
Holding on to the smite, trying to see if Zwyroo can make the steal. He's done it once already in the EMEA Masters. We'll have to see if he can do it once more.
It looks like Heretics are kind of happy to back this one away. They don't really go for it just yet. Zwyroo kind of off to the side, does have smite available to him like you mentioned. And they go for it. It's a 1200 damage smite. They know it's not just, it's a straight up 50-50. The Lee Sin is coming back as well. Satorius gets caught up a little bit, but he's taking a lot of damage. You can see Zwyroo goes golden to give himself some time. You've lost the Blitzcrank, you've lost the Malphite, and you may just lose the fight. You've still got Rin putting in decent work, but a fantastic death sentence from Marlon. Just means there's nowhere else for you to go. The TP in from the Swain's not going to be enough, and it ends up being a full, clean ace after the fact and the dragon.
Whoa. He would love to pick off Flakked here.
He would absolutely adore it, as they do see him though on a little sneaky ward that was kind of over there. Satorius does have his TP and he's going to use it straight away on the Demacian standard. Now the Swain getting jumped on here by Ivo. That's a 3-level difference. They try to go in onto the Gwen, but I don't know if that's going to be the right character to go for. Now Rin has to run away, try and kite this as best you can, but the scissors are coming for you, and they will get a kill, but it's not enough. A triple for Ivo, and just when we thought there was a moment for GK, they just cannot deal with this Gwen.
The Gwen and the Lisandra immunity is too much for Rin to be able to deal with. The shots don't go off, and Heretics manage to pick up the fight, and they will pick up this game.
It was a bit back and forth. It did feel the Heretics were kind of having most of the control, but some great creative play, great creative picks from GK kept it interesting. When it came down to it, though, the massive top lane diff was just going to be enough. And it's going to be Heretics taking themselves to 4-1.
Heretics going to be very, very happy with that one, especially since they are still in the